And welcome back, my darling Diamonds in the Rough. I am your favorite Talking Stone, and today we are back with some more daily puzzles. Now let us just hop right in with the Wordle. It's a bit scuffed, but we don't care. Right! Favorite starting word, of course, is jazzy. And what do we get? Absolutely nothing. We get nothing at all. You know what? I remember seeing, I forget if it was a commercial for the movie or for the remake or for something. The movie thing about this thing, this unidentified life form in in Antarctica research lab. Oh man, I should watch that. I hear things about it, which means it's probably a good movie. I have a backlog of movies I need to watch, but just the concept of not being able to trust your neighbor because this thing could be an imposter is... wow. You know? I'm sorry, Among Us ruined the word imposter for me, and this is basically Among Us, except instead of an evil alien, it's worse than evil. It's just an uncaring, biological demon, I'd say. Well, that's what I believe the thing is. I'm not entirely sure myself, but yes, it is quite the terrifying little thing. Right, but we have an H on the second letter, so maybe we can do SH shops, like some mall. Okay, we got an S and an H, a sh sound. You remember hearing that a lot as a kid, the shh, be quiet. That is quite... ooh. I was going to ask if shh is condescending, but it's not condescending unless it's used in a condescending tone, which is kind of with everything. But, you know, you can definitely use shh to be funny, to be condescending, to be rude, to be whatnot. But for some reason I was like, ooh, is it condescending or not? But no, it can be used in a variety of ways, so that's my apology for misunderstanding. But, enough rambling, we need to move on. I was going to say sheer, unfortunately, no A's. Oh, other sheer. Oh, close. We got 3 letters, she. Can't be sheds, because, again, no S in the last letter. Is it going to be a double consonant, or is it like a... shoe? No, it's not definitely not a shoe. Oh, it could be shell. I'm gonna send it as shell. Oh ho ho! We are at the borderline. 1 letter left, and well, it isn't obvious to me, but let's go with it. Let's go through it. Shell like that? No. Shelled. Shelf. I think it's shelf, but we can keep going. Yeah, I think it's shelf. Well, if we lose here, if we lose our, what was this, 28 day streak, let us lose. But if we win, oh, if we win, this is the gambling that I need. My heart's racing. Do we get it? We do! Phew indeed. That was absolutely clutch. We are simply amazing. Wow. You know, I remember complaining about, oh, we got it so early. It's not, doting on my heart, stressing me out at all doing the Wordle, because it's so easy. And then I feel like the past 10 times, it's been flirting with the knife's edge, if not on the knife's edge. And that's a bit of scariness, a bit of fear that is needed, a bit of fear that you might see in a horror movie, which I used to be very afraid of horror. Used to be very afraid. I remember the little goosebumps rant I went on. But yes, it's also the scariest movie I've ever seen was Where the Wild Things Are when I was a child. For reference, Where the Wild Things Are is based off a children's book that I read, that I enjoyed reading as a child. But a little bit older, still very young, I am at my home with some relatives, like I believe my cousin's over, and the topic arises of watching a movie. And then a sibling of mine suggests where the wild things are. And I don't like that. I try and plead, but no, unfortunately. Majority rules, and I'm the only one who objects. So we watch it. And the thing that is about it, again, I mentioned it. This is a children's movie. It's not even a family movie. It's a okay, it might be a family movie, but its intended audience is children. But the thing I definitely feared as a kid is those mascot costumes. Think Charles Entertainment Cheese or Chucky himself. Think maybe some Disney mascot costume for like I don't know, the Donald Duck. Think along those lines. Those mascot costumes terrified me. Sorry to any furries watching. You guys are cool. I did not know about you then, and I don't think I would have feared you. But those mascot costumes did definitely terrify me, and this live action where the wild things are had a lot of characters in those sort of costumes. And it just flirted with that uncanny valley mind in my head, and I was just very afraid throughout the entire movie. And then, spoiler alert towards the end, I don't think it followed the books in detail, but at the end, there's this big climax fight scene. Not fight scene, but a big argument, dispute, and things get a little, from what I remember, violent. And this one mascot costume guy rips off this other mascot's arms. And it was like a toy style thing, but it just freaked me out. Oof. And I cried. And I don't even remember the rest of the movie. I just remember crying, being very afraid, and then going to sleep that night. But I've grown to not be absolutely terrified of horror anymore, at least I think. That being said, I don't really see any horror movies, so maybe I should watch something like The Thing. But I digress, because that is a rant, but we are done ranting. We are moving on to the Mini. Game is paused, and we shall continue. The Mini is not something I fear. The Mini is something I enjoy. Drinker's Account, thinking maybe an IPA? Not really sure. Not online, per modern shorthand. Not online, AFK. Okay. Home of the Pont Neuf New Bridge, which is over 400 years old. Well, that's kind of older than my country, so it's not the United States of America. Pont Neuf. No, my, how do I say this, awareness of languages is not very good. I'll be honest, but does this sound French, like French at all? Farce? No, it might be a farce, but I think it's French. Or France, I should say. No, it's not France. That's silly of me. French would fit, but not France. France is 6 letters. I'm sorry. I feel like France usually would do like the EU and the F, the end of the sentence, and pont. But that's just a feeling, and I really don't know any words in French. I just remember this scene in, what was it? The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, when Zack and Cody are both trying to woo this French girl. This French, I don't think she's an exchange student. I think she's over from France for whatever reason. I think maybe Mosby connection. I don't remember. But at the end of it, Bob, you know, Zack and Cody's ginger-haired friend, and this is like the funny bit at the end, goes up to the French girl and starts rizzing her up in French, and I believe they went on a date, which, good for Bob, got that polyglot riz, that multilingual riz. But I am not Bob. I do not know French. I'm sorry, Pont Neuf, New Bridge. Well, you're not very new if you're 400 years old. Anyway, soup component. There's salt, there's water, there's potatoes, there's meat. So I really don't know. Noodle? No, I don't know. Bright and lively as music. Bright and lively. Popping? I don't know. Bejeweled is accessory. Oh my, we are. This definitely seems wrong. Bejeweled accessory. Ring, a necklace. I don't know. I will say I'm not sold on IPA, but I am a bit sold on AFK. Not online. Well, AFK technically, they are online. They're just not actively online. So I really don't know. So let's not try to use the letters, but try to think of just the hints themselves. A bejeweled accessory. A bracelet. A necklace. A ring. Bejeweled. Earring? I don't know. Rice in Spanish. Well, if my 7th grade Spanish has taught me anything, it's arroz. And I definitely butchered the pronunciation of that. Is rice in Spanish. I say 7th grade Spanish. I did take Spanish in 8th grade, but if I can be truthful, and I do apologize for saying this, but my teacher was not very good in 8th grade for Spanish, and I did not learn a lot of Spanish that year. Most of my learning was from the year prior, and I never learned Spanish again. But arroz, polo con arroz, that's rice and chicken. Just said the other way around, chicken and rice. And I remember that because I love chicken. That's it. I just love chicken. What's the rush? Slow down, buddy? Hey, bro. Okay. 3-letter sandwich informally. The BLT, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Like wallflowers. Shy? Like a wallflower is used to describe a shy person, I believe. So I'm gonna believe that it's shy. Apologize for the cough. A drinker's account. Oh, a tab! Oh, that makes so much more sense. You run a tab at a bar. Ah, not online. Per modern shorthand. Ooh. Offline? I don't know. Home in the Pont-Neuf. Thinking like Boris. Is that maybe a city that it could be in? Oh, it could be a French city as well. But I don't know. Soup component. Love. It's... Ooh. A soup component. I'm thinking maybe like a chicken stock? Maybe I don't know. Wow. Bright and lively as music. Oh, jazzy. That's something, but that means... Oh, this sandwich is not a PLT, but it's a PB&J. Ah, that's something. Paris! It is a French city. Ah, no, I take back my apologies, French people. I am familiar with your game. Bob, me and you are on the same page. Right, soup component. Broth. Oh, there we go, we're flowing now. Bejeweled accessory, a tiara. And what's the rush? Blitz. Blitz is the rush. We solve in 7 minutes. And IRL for not online. In real life. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, that makes sense. Not online, but in real life. I thought it was talking about a game specific, where you're offline, like gamer terminology. Because I am a mediocre gamer. That's a bit of a stretch. I'm not a mediocre gamer by any means. I'm subpar. I have my few little, dandy familiarities. But I cannot call myself, a true gamer. Not yet, anyway. I do have plans. I think I want to try some of the fighting games. And the fighting game that runs best on my computer, from what I recall, is Jump King. And I say from what I recall because I put roughly, I'll say it, 10 hours in that game, roughly, I want to say like 2 years ago. Did not beat it, and then haven't played it since. I think I might try it, though. I might even turn into a video to motivate me to actually beat the game. But that's for another day. That is for the future of the channel. But we are in the present. We are in the today. And today, we are playing the Connections. You nailed it, Stone. What a wonderful transition, as always. Create groups of 4. Bale. I'm thinking Hay Bale. I'm thinking Christian Bale. Crystal. I'm thinking Pokemon Crystal, or I'm thinking literal crystal. Like, what's a diamond is, well, even snowflakes are crystals. A panda. You have that, well, that would be a giant panda for, like, the black and white. Obviously, you have the red panda, which is cute in its own right. Oh, man, pandas are great. Mud. You have a mudroom in... Is this just American houses? A mudroom is typically the room where... Well, no, I know other cultures have it, but I don't believe it's called a mudroom in them. But a mudroom, typically in American houses, is a place, like, maybe you'll have, like, a side door to a house. And the mudroom will be there, and that's where you usually take off your shoes. Like, the things that would track mud into the house, and you'd leave them there. And you'd walk into the house barefoot. Though, you might just leave your shoes in, like, a garage or something. Or put them neatly inside wherever. But yeah, I believe a mudroom is what that term is called. Or it could just be mud, like watery dirt. I remember not the other day, but like weeks ago, I did like this. It wasn't a marathon. It was like a short little jog thing with some relatives of mine, and I walk. I do not jog, I do not run, whatever you want to call it, I do not do that. I can walk for miles. But jogging is my Achilles heel. I'm trying to get better at it, but I do not have the stamina to jog. So I was drained and drenched in sweat after this. And it was freezing to be drained and drenched in sweat, but I didn't feel the cold because I was just overheated and whatnot. So I'm kind of not on my best marbles, and I'm walking down a hill, and I slip, and I fall into mud. I fall into mud right next to all my relatives who did this with me. I was absolutely fine, but that was embarrassing. Moral of the story is, running in moderation, I guess. I don't know. But we continue. Teddy, I'm thinking, U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy Roosevelt, or a teddy bear, aptly named after U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt. Tuxedo, that is a suit. Or not a suit, it's a tuxedo, but formal wear. Able, you can do something. Day. Just a period of 24 hours. Or maybe there's a special day like Valentine's Day or New Year's Day. Abel. I'm thinking like Cain and Abel from the Bible. Oh. Well, I'm seeing Abel and this, but we'll continue. Cal. I'm thinking California. Or Cal like a name. A bell. That is a bell that rings. Oreo. That goes with the black and white color scheme of a panda. Or even a tuxedo. But we'll continue. Oreo. A tasty treat. That, honestly, whenever I eat an Oreo, my tongue always gets coated in this like black coat of saliva Oreo mix. And I know that sounds gross, because it is, but it always gets stuck on my tongue and on my teeth. And I don't eat Oreos too much, even though there are some of the most delicious cookies to grace the, how do you say, supermarket shelves. I forget why, I don't know why I forgot the word supermarkets. Abe, I'm thinking U.S. President Abraham Lincoln. 6'4", vampire hunter, all that jazz. Okay, I said vampire hunter. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why that's a thing. I'm not sure if there's like some hidden like lore about the Civil War. Where it's like, oh yeah, Abraham Lincoln was secretly a vampire hunter. I don't know if there was like some historical fiction about. No, not historical fiction. I don't know if it is historical fiction. Like, oh, you're just making up something about history, or if it's something that someone in history made up about Abe Lincoln about that time, like maybe a count from like 1860-ish, like, oh yeah, Abe Lincoln, he killed vampires because he's really cool and stuff, and that's why he should be president. I don't know. A crossword. I would say this is getting meta, but we already did the we already did the mini. But yeah, a crossword puzzle. Bella. That really reminds me of Abel, and Abel, but I don't know. Dick. There was a president whose first name was Dick, wasn't there? Or, informal presidents' names could be Dick, Abe, Teddy, and I don't know. You know, I will say Richard for him, just because. Oh, Richard Nixon, for example. But I will say that just because I understand that this word might be a bit crass, so I do apologize for saying it. It is a name, so I am conflicted on whether or not I should censor it or not. But I will just leave it as Richard for now, because I am indecisive about it. Alright, let me see. Is there... Well, first let's do black and white. Oreo, tuxedo, panda, anything else. Teddy, Able Day, cow. I think crossword. Black and white things. Alright. Teddy, Abe, Rich, and what else? For U.S. presidents' names informally. I think maybe cow. I forget who Cal was, but yeah. And then the obvious thing is these, Ables. Wait, where's... Oh, no, we already had Abe. Abel, Bale, Abel, Abel, Bell, and there's also Bella, and then there's Bale, and I don't know. But would Crystal, Mud, Day, and something else work? Let me think. As clear as Crystal, as clear as Day, as clear as Mud, as clear as a bell? Oh, yep. Abel, Bella, Bale. Oh. These are all, what's the word? Anagrams. Yeah, I was going to say jumbled up, but yeah, these are all anagrams. Oh, wow. You know, not only was this perfect, but we just kind of flowed. Like, we absolutely just shredded that. Wow, that's amazing. We got every category. And I know it's earlier in the week, and I believe it's easier earlier in the week. But, you know, that won't knock me off my high horse. My ego is high, and my euphoria is higher. Right. But, as always, I coughed. That is my apologies. That is very uncouth of me. But, as always, we have one more game, one more special little game to add the end of our daily puzzles. And today's special game, we are actually not leaving the site. We are going to Strands. Now, let us see how to play Strands. Bind theme words to fill the board. Theme words stay highlighted in the blue when found. Drag or tap letters to create words. If tapping, double tap the last letter to submit. Theme words fill the board entirely. No theme words overlap. Next. Find the Spanagram. The Spanagram describes the puzzle's theme and touches the two opposite sides of the board. It may be two words. The Spanagram highlights in yellow when found. An example Spanagram with corresponding theme words: lime, fruit, banana, apple, etc. As we can see here. Fruit is the Spanagram. It's the theme. And then we have different types of fruit. Excuse me, my throat is rather hoarse. But a banana, a berry, lime, and an apple. Wonderful. I always have to say bananas or berries. I don't know why. And please forgive my throat. It is very hoarse. But we continue. But yes. And so the theme... I don't know why I have to say banana is a berry every time. Yeah, berry is a fruit, I believe, at least technically. Need a hint? Find 9 theme words to get hints. For every 3 non-theme words you find, you earn a hint. Hints show the letters of a theme word. There's already an active hint on the board. A hint will show that word's letter order. Okay. Yep. That's an example of a hint. Alright, I think we are ready to play. For starters, for some reason that makes me think Pokemon starters. We have apple. Do we have pie? I'm gonna just put apple in, and see, that fills up our hint bar. I'm thinking maybe like things that would start off a paragraph or something, or a conversation, like first off, but we don't have an R here. Do we have... We have an R, S, but no F there. Let's see. Anything other than first off. Well, let's scan for Fs and whatnot. We have this F, which doesn't work. And that's the only F we have. For starters, huh. I was going to do chaos. Unfortunately, the O is and the A are in the wrong order. Let's see. Maybe we have to go for a hit first. So, let us do that. We can reap. And we can... I'm just going to say rise, but... Not slide. Rams. And what is our hint? Oh, wings. Oh, these are appetizers. That's the thing. Appetizer. There we go. That's the Spanagram. Maybe Choson? Nachos. You know, I might be in the minority here. I like my chips plain. No salsa, no cheese, no dip. None of that. I just like... just pure chip. And I don't like flavor chips. I just like the classic salt on the potatoey-ness of a chip. Oh, that's nice. I also do like corn chips, though. So, maybe not just potato, but it's just nice having that salty, crunchy snack. Ooh, it's great. Right. Oh, we have fondue. Is that really an appetizer? Man, fondue is very, I feel it's very, like, ritzy. I've only been to a place that has fondue once in my life because my sibling was very, how do I say this? For that one period of time, it was their birthday, and they were like, I want fondue. I don't know why they wanted fondue, but they wanted fondue. So we went to this fondue place. I'm not a big fondue guy, unfortunately. I hate to disappoint, but it was not my thing. But it was alright. A solid meal. They had fun. Popper? Oh, it would be spelled this way. I forgot the double P. Oh, poppers. E-R-S. There we go. What else? Ooh. I'm thinking clam side. Oh, sliders. E-R-S. And this is probably one word, or maybe it's two. Technically has enough letters to be true, but I don't think it is. So what is this 8-letter appetizer? Calamari. Calamari. I'm not a seafood guy. Let's see, out of these, which is my favorites? I would say probably wings. And I'm not too big of an appetizer guy, to be honest. I'm more of a main entree enjoyer. I've had wings before, though. They're pretty good. I'm not a fan of buffalo sauce, though. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste too much. But other things, other sauces, I'm okay with. I'm pretty good with. And there's also like dry rub. Oh, that's pretty good. Like I remember I had like these weren't wings, but I had like a lemon pepper rub on a nice chicken sandwich. Oh, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But we nailed that Spanagram. Isn't that lovely? Well, I think it is, and I hope you think it is as well, because that was so very fun. And I don't really have an endgame spiel, but thank you all for watching. It always does mean a lot to me. I am really enjoying making these daily videos, and I think I have made a good habit so far. I'm not sure how long I want to take this series before I start branching out to other things. I think maybe I think my end goal for this would be 100 days. If I can reach 100 days, I think I can retire a happy man from this series in specific. Obviously, I'm not ending this channel. Oh no, this is too much fun for me. You're stuck with me. As long as you don't hit the pause button, you are stuck with me for what I hope to be a long time. But I'm just really enjoying this, and I'm really enjoying making just consistent habits. I'm enjoying making something constructive, something tangible, and I'm enjoying putting the effort into this. And I hope I improve. I know there's a lot of areas for me to improve in. Sometimes I don't talk too much. I leave too much silence in. I remember my first video I posted, the audio was actually very poor, and I think I know why. I think when I was editing it, I accidentally forgot to change the frame rate, and that might have butchered the audio, and I apologize for that. I don't think I can fix it, though. I don't think I can fix it. So, if you are watching this playlist of daily puzzles, I do apologize for that first episode. I promise it gets better from here. I mean, you've watched this far, and I think I'm getting more confident and more comfortable speaking, because I remember rewatching some of my old videos, my old, I say old as if it's not like 20 days ago, daily puzzles, just to get a feel for how I was, how I'm improving, and to see if there's any content that I'd like to make a short out of, which, there was. Again, thank you so much for the the gigantic response on the Pokemon short. That really just warmed my heart. I put so much effort into it, and I really enjoyed how it came out. Though, I will say, watching it again is like, oh my gosh, I could have improved this and this, and it just tingles my creative brain, and I love it. And I love that you loved it. It's just incredible. But yes, I plan to be here for a long time, and I hope the habits I build today and the steps I take today will grow into an even brighter tomorrow. And I hope you'll be here to watch it. I'll do my best not to disappoint you all. Or myself. I have pretty high expectations for me. So, thank you all for watching. It always means so much to me, especially when you like and comment. I still need to respond to your comments, and I shall do so. But yes, thank you all for watching, and as always, have a day. I hope it's a good one. See ya.